What's going on? What's going on? Let me get my little stream set up here. 1 second, 1 second. Let me get these things set up and shared up. I'm on X today too. Okay. Okay. Shared up. I'm on X today too. Okay. All right. Okay. Shared up. Trying everything. I'm on X today too. Streaming everywhere today. Y'all see me eating them noodles this morning? It's one of those days. One of those days for me. Let me get this all shared up pretty good here. Let me see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Get this shared out. All right. What's up, Don? What's going on? What's going on, Don? What's the deal? What is the deal? Don said today's the day. Hold up 1 second, bro. 1 second. All right. Okay. Yo. Okay. Uh, let me take a quick look at I ain't been on X in a while, man. Let me make sure the stream looking good over there. Evan Mobley, quick illness, man. Illness early, right? Tatum Ivy, President, President shoot around. That's what we got for right now. 11 hours ago, other news, so you know what that deal is. Let me see here. Matter of fact, let me go to my profile and see if we working over here, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, we working, bro. We definitely working. All right. Just making sure. Just making sure. All right, so let me take this tab down. Um, man, hopefully, hmm, hmm, hopefully, man, I was only one game yesterday, so I didn't really do too much streaming and nothing like that. Took a rest day, and I'm actually, I was a little undisciplined. Well, I had a long night last night, so I didn't get a chance to do what I really needed to do. But we're gonna go through it right now, right? So, um, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. We already know what it is. It's the it's the cup. These are cup games, right? So this should be, these games should be ultra competitive and things of that nature, right? So yes, we definitely like that. First game on the docket here, we got the Philadelphia 76ers at Orlando Magic's 209.5 over under in this spot, right? So, um, Joel Embiid. I like Joel Embiid today. For instance, I like, you guys know I bet on Goga Batadze a lot. There could be some foul trouble risk here. Okay. One thing I will tell you is, if Goga Batadze can stay out of foul trouble, he will hit his rebound prop. I think we get a discount on that today. Should be sitting around 7.5. Let's see what the number is. Right? Should A lot of money probably not coming in on that. It'll probably be at 8.5 in a minute. On Prize Picks, let's see where we can get that number at. Goga Batadze, just to make sure. Goga, probably. Let's see, might be a solid 8. I don't see it right, and I'm usually on my early lines, but I just couldn't last night. I couldn't, so I don't see his regular line out right now for rebounds. I see a goblin here, but that's neither here nor there. I do expect Joel Embiid to have a better game. He did play 26 minutes last night. You seen it at 8, right? So what I'm gonna do here. Y'all know I bet his rebounds all the time. Um, I'm gonna just fall back, bro. I'm gonna fall back on this one here. Not, I mean, I'm gonna fall back on this one here, right? But I couldn't talk you off Joel Embiid points here in this spot. Um, and also Paul George looked really, really good. 20 points is not out of the realm of possibilities, okay? Hit 7 threes last game. I like the matchup for him outside of the fact that a few things that I could be scared of, like like a few things that I could be scared of is let me see. I will use Game Day Insights because that's what that thing do, right? So first and foremost, matter of fact, let's pull up this team, Orlando, right? So I need to keep eyes out on my guy, right? A lot of people don't know about him. A lot of people don't, bet on him and things like that. Very injury prone guy, Jonathan Isaac, right? So looking here, we had 3 games and 4 nights right there, right? No. So yeah. So um, he doesn't play many back to backs. He did right here, and he did right here, right? So he ended up going out there. This is the probably some of the most minutes I've seen him play in a while. But on the back to back, he did play 22 minutes. Um, Pretty good defender, right? Pretty good defender. Jonathan Isaac. We know these guys are. They're gonna need somebody to help out defending somebody like Paul George. I see Jonathan Isaac, getting on, getting up, defending Paul George. So, but George is that good. 20 points is not out of the realm of possibility. So I'm gonna put that over there right there for a lean, right? So it is what it is. Um, Franz Wagner. The usage for Franz Wagner is there. So he's somebody that we definitely can't deny. Using this tool here, let's see, Orlando, Franz Wagner. They got him listed at the power forward position. But as you can see right now, the usage percent for him has been through the roof. 33%, 37, 30, 31%, 33, 31, right? All he's averaging about 30% usage in the absence of Paulo around that. So Franz and the usage, like I said, field goal attempts. Last 2 games, back-to-back games, he's had 24 shot attempts at least. So and that was good for 29 and 32 points. He's had 26 points, 27 points or better in 4 of his last 5 games. You know, I could see instances where the usage could definitely get him there. But we'll see, right? On the back end, um, he does score points in the paint and things like that. We go over this every day. Uh, you know what I'm saying? We go over this every day. And as you can see, looking at some of his advanced numbers right here, uh, points in the paint 12, 14, 16, 14, 12, 11, 10. You get the drift, right? He does score a decent amount of points in the paint. So he's somebody that you could definitely look at. I didn't look at the points, paint points, or anything like that for Philly. So paint points here. And then you got Joel Embiid coming back. So, meh, right? I don't know. We'll have to see. How about some of his pull-up points? Catch and shoot, pull-ups, drives. Okay. Mm, Philly. Mm. What about Philly? Okay. All right. So Paul George, it's a lot of props that we could definitely get to, but I think for this number right here, Paul George can be a decent, a decent bet here. I like that, for the usage and things like that. That he's probably going to get ready to garner. I think I like Paul George. Will probably be my favorite bet from this game. Uh, uh, his points and or his threes, right? This is a good defensive team. We got an over under of 209 and a half. Very low total. It can be possible that I probably don't get to anything, but if I had to bet anything here, it probably would be Paul George. It probably would be Paul George, right? It's just the total and things like that. I'm just not a big fan of that. Okay, I'm definitely not. Let me check the. So Philadelphia 76ers playing, and it's definitely going to slow down more that Embiid has came back. But they play at the 27 fastest pace, right? They at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to pace there. And then I think that Orlando, they kind of start off kind of fast, but they slowing down as well. So not my favorite pace game here. We'll see what's going to happen, right? Uh, we'll see what's going to happen. Um, let's see Philly. 32 minutes, 29 points, 10 field goals. Paul George, 10 rebounds. That was versus the Knicks. Uh, 7 for 11 for 3. Back-to-back games with at least 9 3-point attempts. That'll open up with somebody like Embiid on the floor. Uh, okay, okay. Pull up points, pull up points, pull up points. Um, pull up 3-point attempts. Orlando is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A little bit under the middle of the pack. And pull up 3-point attempts. Orlando, pull up 2-point attempts. Who shoots those, right? Orlando, a little bit, ailing in that spot a little bit. Okay. Catch a shoot 3 above the bake 3s. Okay. All right. Just want to check that, right? So if I had to get to any prop here, I lean towards the over points for Paul George, right? Miami Heat, Indiana Pacers. Here's a game here that I'm going to be looking at for same game parlay purposes. I can definitely, see myself trying to put a same game parlay together in this spot here. Concentrated usage. We know who's going to get the ball, where they're going to get the ball at, and things of that nature, right? So we're looking at I'll be looking at the usual suspects. Your let's see. Man, FanDuel, they switched their points around, so that's kind of weird, man. But Tyrese Halliburton, I'll probably be looking at him for assists. Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, and Benedict Macklin. Bam Adebayo needs to be more aggressive. Today might be that day. Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero, shout out to him. So, you know, we took Tyler Hero points last game. He ended up going for 40. Love the usage for Tyler Hero there. Wouldn't be surprised if you see some Terry Rozier pop out, right? So I do like this spot for Terry Rozier. Indy giving up the most points to point guard position right now. So you can look at Terry Rozier for a multitude of things. You can look at him for points. You can look at him for assists, potential assists. They're probably number one or number two, number three, number five in the league at giving up potential assists to the point guard position. So that's something right there, along with 3 pointers made and 3 pointers attempted, right? So Indiana to the point guard position. That's why I was really, really looking at Terry Rozier. He lighting up green for me all across the board. I haven't been betting on him for points. Where I've been attacking Terry Rozier has been in the combo section where you can get his. I've been attacking him over the years in his rebounds and assists category, right? So right now it's probably sitting at 8.5 today, right? Let's see, 8.5 today at a minus 128. He probably cooled off in certain instances, but he's shown flashes of hittenness, early on this season. I haven't checked on him in a while. Let's see what he's been doing. Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier, right? So, as we can see, sitting at 8.5 rebounds and assists. The minutes are there for sure. We ain't got to worry about that. But rebounds, he had 7 versus Detroit, 5 versus Minnesota. And that's where, though, of course, I wouldn't bet on it versus Minnesota. And Detroit, I probably wouldn't bet on it then either. But um, Denver, he missed about a hook. Probably was about 7.5 there. Got there versus Phoenix. Got there versus Sacramento. Just missed it by a hook on Washington, and got there versus the Knicks. Got there versus Detroit once. He's shown flashes. So a lot of up and down the floor. Plenty jump shots to be had in this game. I can see instances where he gets there, or you could probably look at a PRA for him, right? The 3 point is where he's been ailing at, but the numbers are plus for him to hit his threes today. So don't be surprised if he goes out there and hit his threes, right? 4 straight games where he hasn't hit his 3 point prop at 2.5. Don't know where his 3 point prop is right now, but we'll see, right? Uh, made threes. 1.5 for the parlay piece. I could get down with that as a parlay piece for sure. De jure, right? For sure. I think I can get down with that. The numbers do support it. Um, yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely. A parlay piece, 2.5 though. That's good, man. You can probably get 3. I probably would be looking at them for 3 anyway for straights. So at plus 160, you get them at 3. Max them out at 5 for plus 950. That's way more value than you're getting from somebody like Tyler Hero, right? He'll see some Tyrese Halliburton, who's not the greatest defender. Um, Another guy I want to talk about, outside of Tyler Hero and things of that nature. I mean, we have to talk about Ben Matherin. And this Miami team is not the greatest rebounding team. So we'll take a look at Ben Mathurin. And I know it sounds weird when I'm talking about rebounds for somebody like Ben Mathurin, but we definitely got to take a look and see, and because it hasn't been a slouch for him. He might not be hustling on defense, excuse me, on defense, but he's definitely going out there hustling for the boards. Um, he wants to get some. I imagine he's hustling for them of us to get some second chance shots, right? So at the end of the day, Ben McLaren has been rebounding the ball pretty well, right? In this stretch of his last 7 games where he's playing 31, 32 minutes or more, um, the rebounds for him, right? 12 versus Orlando, 8 versus the Knicks, 6 versus Charlotte, 11 versus Orlando, 7, 6, 11, right? Not only is he getting the rebounds, but you can come down here, you can check the advanced log. This will let you know is he fluking it, right? But he's definitely getting chances, okay? 21, 17, 17, 13, 8, 12, 22. So in most instances, he's out there hustling, trying to get the ball, right? So it is what it is. What do you say here? Perp said, I took his double at plus 500. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. I wouldn't even thought about that. So shout out to y'all. This rebound prop, I think, is at 6.5. Uh, so if you want to get there, I probably won't, but it's something that I need to point out, right? 6.5 at plus money. I probably won't, but it's something that I definitely need to point out there. Um, so let me see. Mm, who they playing? They playing Miami, right? Mm. Now, Miami is they give up the most rebounds, right? Uh, to the center position, right? We know this, right? By a pretty decent margin. 3 points by 3 boards. That's significant there. So, uh, you know, but I'm just not a fan of betting on. I'm not a fan of betting on. Um, I'm not a fan of betting on Miles Turner in those regards. But for the three ball, I can see myself getting to Miles Turner, right? You know what I'm saying? So you know, but I want to take a look and see how Miles Turner has fared versus Bam in the 3 point area. He's went over his 3 point line in back-to-back games here. He did hit 5 threes versus the New York Knicks. We definitely target Miles Turner when the time is right. So let's take a look at Miles Turner versus the last 2 years versus Miami, right? Let's see. So, last time he played these guys, he hit 2 threes. He took 6 attempts. So he's probably averaging. You slide one right here. Last 2 years, he's averaging 5 3-point attempts versus this team. So I have no problem with taking a 1.5 threes for him. Win, lose, or draw. The numbers do support it. Win, lose, or draw. I have no problem with taking 1.5 threes for Miles Turner, and it's at a parlay piece at a minus 162. So, if you wanted to take this down here and parlay those two guys up for 2 threes apiece at a plus 143, I couldn't talk you off of that. Like I said, this is going to be a same game parlay atmosphere for me. Even if you're doing bankroll builders, I can feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Tyler Hero, we already know I love this spot for Tyler Hero from a pure usage standpoint. It's something that I really don't have to get into. Pascal Siakam, Benedict Mathurin, those are the guys that are going to be doing the heavy lifting offensively. That's how we know this offense is definitely concentrated. I can't pick on the Indiana side, I just can't pick who's going to really be the top scorer because I do like this matchup for Pascal Siakam as well. But at the end of the day, just sticking to the highest usage players. If you're looking for a plus 100 or plus 200, and not trying to be greedy and take these people for what they do, you can definitely come out of here with a plus 200. You can come out of here with a cash, okay? So not being greedy, definitely you can come out of here with a cash. Stick to what they do. Tyrese Halliburton ain't balling, ain't scoring right. Just stick to what he do. Take his assist or leave their ass off. Leave them off. Leave them off. Don't put them for no 5, no 6, no none of that shit. Leave them off. If you having any second thoughts, leave them off. You can't lose no money on them like that. Can't lose no money on them like that. So same game parlay atmosphere for me. I just like concentrated usage. Concentrated usage will be there, right? It's like three guys on each side of the ball. What I'm looking at, right? Possibly four, but three guys. I'm like the main four. If I'm adding assists, I'm looking at Tyrese Halliburton. If not, I'll be looking at. Actually, I probably would be for points. I probably would be looking at uh, or looking to alter Mathurin and Pascal. And on Miami side, Hero. Boy, Bam gets on my damn nerves. Boy, Bam. Let me see something here. Let's see. Took down Miami. I want to see one thing here. 7, 11, 15, 7. They have 4 points versus Indiana. They face Indiana. Wait a minute. Nope. That's all. What about this year? This year. This year. This year. These are numbers for this year. Hmm. Chill. What's up, my guy? What's going on? Boy, it's gonna be a tight one here, man. It's gonna be a tight one here. What's the score in this one here? Hmm. 228. And I could get down with Bam too. Um, I could see instances because Indiana they showing flashes of giving up points in the paint. So I could kind of like get down with Bam too, man. From a scoring standpoint, uh, I haven't filtered right here to this year. It says Indiana should be number one. Let me just click 24-25 and see where we get Indiana at down here. So I got to figure out the difference between 24 and 25 or this year. Mm. How about maybe if I filter this year, this week, this month, last next? Because this year I'm getting number one. Um, 24-25, I'm getting around number 10. Mm. That's paint points though. I ain't gonna stress it. I ain't gonna stress it. But Bam should be one of the focal points of this offense here, and I like him in certain instances. I don't know about his point prop, but I think he could get there. Hold on, let me see something. Bam Adebayo. Let me see all time. Let me see. How's he fared versus Miles Turner the last 2 years? So I imagine Miles Turner did play this game. Had 18 shot attempts. He gave him 20 points, 12 rebounds. He only played 12 minutes this other game, so maybe possibly he got hurt there. Mm. Bam Adebayo. This year, points in the paint. Mm. Mm. I need to see Bam getting at least. Let's see. I see Bam getting at least at least 15 to 20 shots a game in this instance here. 13 shots versus Detroit, 11 versus Minnesota, 18 versus Denver. Yeah, I would like to see Bam getting it. I might end up taking his 20 points, man. I might. I might. 2 of his last 3 games, he's hit this number. I might. Who knows? We'll see. Can you look up Emmanuel Thomas rebounds game log versus the Clippers? Okay. He's a rebounding fool, ain't he? Damn. Emmanuel Thompson versus Clippers. So he, I don't know what is game log looking like right now. Let me go all. So 15 on the alternate. I can see that. I'm not getting. This is the last. Oh, this is last. That's 2 years. Let me see if that's interfering with it. So I'm not getting anything right now, and I'm not getting anything. And keep in mind, he uh, he uh, he ain't been starting like that, man, and he's been hurt too. So those just sometimes he probably just was sitting around getting hurt. But we know him and his brother, they some rebounding, you know what I'm saying, they some rebounding guys there, man. So and then you just you can actually look at, the make of the Clippers team and kind of gauge at where you think, you know. I think he got the start uh, in the absence of I think he got the start in the absence of Fred Van Vliet the other day. So I don't know what his minutes and things are gonna look like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a good rebounder. We know that for sure. Let me see something. Take a look because he. Let me see. Take a look at his minutes here. So okay. Wait. So they kind of like ramped him or whatever the case may be. Now this last game. Oh, this is a rematch. Right. So Fred Van Vliet didn't start this last game. He started for Fred Van Vliet. I remember that. Bro, what's up bro? He said you like Jeremy Durant double double at plus 110. He been a monster getting rebounds against the Raptors. 17 and 23 his last head to head matchup against them last season. Yes, sir. Um, I'm taking his rebounds plus points and a double double. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna take a big L on this one. But I'm gonna play him three way. All right. Well, I played him 3 way. I played him 3 way. And he just got stay out of foul trouble. Jacoperto, he ain't no punk either, but as you can see, one thing that kind of lead me there is when you look at the rebounds to the center position here. Um, when we're looking at rebounds to the center position, Toronto, he can, they around the middle of the pack. I give him the benefit of the doubt on that. And then the rebound chances. So the rebounds they're pretty much down, but the rebound chances, they're giving up rebound chances, right? He's pretty agile, so he can, he can get around Poto in certain instances. And then points, right? So the points was the big thing for me, right? Um, Washington and Toronto are giving up three more points to the center position, three or more points to the center position than anyone else. So it's the numbers are there. So that's why I went with the points plus rebounds because it's a possibility that we already know that Jaden Ivey might be back, should be back today, but they were without Jaden Ivey and you know they were without Jaden Ivey and damn Hardaway at one point. So long story short, I think he can get there. That's why the favorite of the two was the points plus rebounds because Jakob was it's not he's good he's okay. I like Jakob, right? So it is what it is. Sometimes he can, yeah. He's a lower usage player. You know what I'm saying? Not running so many plays for him. And they got more mouths to feed. You got Najee. What's his name? You got. They got some marksmen over there now. Tobias Harris gonna. He commanding usage. So he's like fifth fiddle when it comes to usage, right? So that's why I took his taking his points plus rebounds because you know the matchup favors his points. Could be looking at second chance points. Like second chance points, what do we got here? Toronto. Um, Second chance points, they number three. That's like give me that board. I'm going back up with it type shit. Shit like that. Uh, what's up, Big Slim? What's going on? Big Slim say, what's up, chat? But yeah, so points plus was rebounds was my favorite one. I ain't even gonna lie. Um, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I mean, he's a good rebounder, bro. And there's not this hellified rebounding team to me. They just play so slow. So I think they just play so slow, right? So I think he can, I don't know what his rebound numbers is. I'll get to it, but it is what it is. Toronto, oh, there's Toronto at Detroit. So um, right off the back, I'm to try to save some time. It's a lot of spots I think we can get to here. I said make sure you watch out. It wasn't no secret. That's why I said watch out for Malik Beasley. Points, threes last game. He went out there and fired it up, right? And you also got somebody like uh, Cade Cunningham, who's definitely double hunting right now. So that's definitely works in somebody like Malik Beasley's favor there. But that's neither here nor there. I love a lot of plays in this one here, but at the end of the day, I gotta take a look at RJ today, right? RJ, I gotta take a look at RJ. Uh, Points prop sitting at 22 and a half. I'm taking the over there. I'm taking it over there. It is what it is. I don't really care about the defense versus position right now. I'll take a look at it to see if what favors what. Detroit is number three giving up points. I did not look at this, and you could also look at his fancy scores PRAs as well. I'm taking them today. All right. So, this is just one of those plays that kind of stood out to me. Sometimes it shit don't pop out, right? But the numbers do support it. They're giving up, I guess it's per 48 they're giving up 24 points, damn near 25 points to that number there. You can also look at I'm also looking at matter of fact, let me just go to it, right? I'm looking at RJ Barrett. I'm also looking at Abaji as well. So, it is what it is with that. So I'm gonna filter this to I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna just go to the Detroit basketball team here. And no, Toronto, right? I'm gonna click RJ Barrett. Uh, so before I go to RJ Barrett, let me just hit these couple questions. Big Slim say, how do you feel about Nurkic 11 and a half rebounds line? Um, Nurkic, he's another guy where I feel like we'll get there. But going up against this, yeah, going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder team, I gotta feel like this. If we think that they don't run him off the floor, because they're dealing with some injuries today. Phoenix, they're gonna be dealing with some injuries. Um, no Durant, no Beal. You know what I'm saying? So he could be a weapon versus this Oklahoma City Thunder team. Oklahoma City Thunder will have to try to figure out a way to impose his will on them, right? Because this team is small, right? So that could definitely lead to some assists from Devin Booker to him. But this Oklahoma City Thunder team has been so good, especially defensively on these guards. It's been pathetic, right? So you never know what's going to happen in this spot. Can he get ran off the floor? That's something you need to think about. Can he come out there and get 11 and a half quick rebounds? Yes, he can. So I just don't know, man. I'll tell you, but what I'm looking at here, if I'm definitely taking if I'm taking his rebounds at 11 and a half, then I'm probably taking his double double, straight up. You get his double double to plus 100. His rebounds are at what? 11 and a half. Um, hmm, hmm. Points prop 10 points minus 150. It's a big chance I probably will be taking this 11 and a half. But this ass can go out there and sell. So, I mean, can he hit the rebound prop? Yeah. But am I going there? I don't fucking know, bro. Straight up. I don't even know, man. You know, if it was another big over there, yeah, I would definitely be going there. Can he hit it? Yeah, he can hit it, but I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm going there, man. Is the Bulls center 3-9 at a 1.5 for the over? I believe it is. Yeah, I would say yeah. That's another guy who definitely want to go back to the well on. Keep an eye out for um, um, keep an eye out for Mobley. He might not play sick. That'd be interesting. But don't have they don't have his line set out on FanDuel here. Don't have his line set out. Let me check DraftKings real fast. DraftKings might have his line out. NBA um, threes here. Threes over under. 1.5 at plus 140. I'll definitely be taking the over there for sure. Um, I took a Big Slim. Said I took Barrett under his PRA line. He's just not getting there. Okay, I feel you on that. Mackie, what's up, my boy? What's going on? Underdog has a change your pick zero promo. Well, at least they offered that to me. Go check it out. All right. Shout out to uh, shout out to Big Slim with the info, man. I'm definitely checking out. Yo, Mr. Don say, yo, OG, you been the GOAT. Oh, man, thanks for the kind words. Um, don't forget Mike Tyson free squirrel prospects. You can pay it up to $25. Definitely, 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 definitely. OG on DraftKings, what value player you like today? If I might ask, what you talking about? Value player. Um, fantasy DFS, a fantasy, or you talking about betting? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. All right, so back to where we were. Um, so me, um, I was talking about RJ Barrett. Milwaukee, that was kind of like a tough matchup for him. Probably had a pretty good defender on him. I just don't see, a good defender coming his way in this spot. I like the spot for him. So I'm gonna take my chances here with the 22 and a half points there. As you can see, like I said, to the small forward position, Detroit, they give up the third most points there. They give up a little bit of rebounds to the small forward position. A couple assists there. Potentials all are up. I ain't looking to him for threes. I'm looking for him to try to get busy, right? I'm looking for Detroit to put up some points on these guys, right? and I'm looking for I'm looking for Toronto to have to score to keep in this matchup. Okay, um, uh, just points overall. Toronto giving up the third most points, right? So I would expect Detroit to be coming in here to come out here and put up some points there. And then, like I said, another guy I was looking at here would be Abaji. And, we've been taking his points around 11 and a half, things of that nature. He's been pretty good, right? So looking at this line here, um, versus Milwaukee, tough matchup. But 16, 21, 12, 16, 22, 8, 10, 15, 19, 12, so on and so forth. The 3 point makes 2, 4, 3, 2, 2, 4, right? Uh, didn't look at his line on the books today, but already had instances where, I've been playing him on prize picks, getting his fantasy score, right? So OG Abaji, points still at 11 and a half, and that's a spot where I'm willing to go. Either that or take his fantasy line, right? Because looking at his game logs or looking at his fantasy lines, things like that, um, a few rebounds here, a steal. He's got a steal or either a block or assist in each and every last game, and those translate to 3 points apiece, right? So if he goes out there and gets like two steals and a block, like right here, that's 9 fancy points on its own, right? So definitely want to take a look and see where you definitely want to take a look and see uh, where where Abaji. Let me see. Damn, how you spell his name? Um, Abaji, Agbaji, Agbaji, Agbaji. Okay, so 11 and a half points. I like that. 13 and a half points for a demon. Doable. We see that. Um, 25 and a half fantasy score. He's 3 or 5 to that in his last five. He's shown the ability to get there. So I like that. I like to bottle up fantasy scores in matchups. Where I think shit should pop off. Now, what I will say here was I do take pace to be in consideration. Let me add one more here. Um, Abaji would be the 2 or the 3, right? Fancy points here. One of against who? Detroit. So I know Detroit should be close to the bottom, or probably was close to the bottom. Well, they're around the middle of the pack. Around the, he know I'm streaming. Fam, what up? Nah, I'm streaming right now. What's up? Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter right now. Take your choice. Take your pick. Text me though. Text me though. All right, for sure. Yeah. Um, Let me see. Small forwards. Detroit. And this is another site that you can use. I've always used this. Defensive versus position. Um, and you can filter for points, rebounds, assists, 3 points made, steals, blocks, turnovers, and fancy points, right? So I use this one mainly for blocks and fancy points. And we do have a projection site as far as when we're looking for, I check some of my projections, my projections, my fancy projections, and you can definitely some of my fantasy projections, um, and I could definitely just come here and just see what we got a team a guy projected for, right? In fancy. So for instance, what was I just looking at? I was just looking at okay, RJ Barrett and things of that nature, right? So I can go to Toronto here. Toronto. Uh, and if you just want to know what I got certain people projected for, so you can take a look here, right? So and for my fantasy people, my DFS people who know what I'm what we talking about here, you know what I'm saying? We got him projected for 4.7 value. Here's his fantasy score of the last 3 games. The minutes, his usage, he's had a 14% usage rate. Um, 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 his last versus opponents, last versus then ownership percentage as of right now for tournaments. That's fancy though. We have him projected at 23.3 fantasy points, and and that's coming in at 4 times 7, 4.7. That's coming in at 4.7 value fantasy points per minute. He's a 0.87 fantasy point per minute, and his hit rate on this right now has been a 67% and a 58% hit rate on this fantasy projection right now at on DK, right? Games played 12, fantasy points in total 324. So things like that. Right now we got um, projections. We have RJ Barrett projected for 36.9 fantasy score, and let's see how accurate that is to his number here. RJ 36.5, and we have him projected for 36.9, right? So it's a few ways that you can look at it, and it is what it is. So at the end of the day, those are some things you can hit me like, bro, what y'all got this guy projected for? So right now we just got a lock on Jaden Ivey live, right? So what that means is we need to go over to Twitter, we need to go over there, and we need to see what's going on. What's going on with this news, right? For what's going on? What happened? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Maybe they just be updates for lines. Big Slim say Andrew Wiggins under points and rebounds at 20. He's just trash. I could definitely see that because I ain't been betting on him, right? My boy Mike Kobe changed my name to Kobe. Kobe. Yo, what's up, Kenny? What's going on? What's going on, my guy? All right, so let me refresh this real quick just to see if we get any new news here. Okay. All right, so it is. So Grayson Allen went through shoot around, and Nick Claxton will miss at least a week. So that's good. That's interesting news right there, right? That's why it's important to keep up with the news throughout the day. Okay, know what it means when a player is in or out, whatever. So at the end of the day, like I said, long story short, we know what's been going on. I'll give you a quick rundown here. Um, Grady Pauls, you know his last name. He been out there shooting the shit out the ball, right? Davion Mitchell, he'll be getting the start. Uh, okay defender, whatever case may be. OJ Abaji, it's a personal play for me. He's been crushing this number. You could also look at his threes. He's been hitting it. He's hit this 3-point prop in about at least 5 or 6 games straight. Sitting at, I think he's sitting at 1.5. We'll take a look and see what the number is. 1.5 at plus money. He hit this number in 6 straight games, and we can see right now. OG Abaji, 3 pointers made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. He's hit his 3-point prop. So here's somebody that you could take. I can see instances where you're taking his 3 points, and then you can take his points separately, right? I can see instances where if you want to take that. One of my favorite point props, win or lose, is probably going to be RJ Barrett. I'm gonna take a stab at that, and on straight and on prize picks, I'm probably gonna take his fantasy score over, right? And then Jalen Duran, I'm looking at his points plus rebounds, right? I took his points plus rebounds, the rebounds and the double double, right? Um, Hopefully he hits 2 or 3. I'm just looking at him for hit 2 or 3, right? Points plus rebounds because of um, second chance points, right? Toronto, top 3 second chance points right here. Points in the paint. Toronto, top 2 points in the paint, right? Defenses versus position, centers. Toronto number 2 versus centers. Points in the paint versus centers, and then rebounds in general. Toronto almost a little bit under the half, middle, a little bit under the middle of the league, in the middle of the league, but they are giving out rebound chances, right? So you get rebound chances here. Uh, they're number 2 in giving out rebound chances. I do think I think there's a chance that he can hit his rebound prop, but it could be risky. He has to keep his fucking hands to himself, right? It's just plain and simple. As far as the Detroit Pistons side here, Malik Beasley, we're looking at him for 3. Jaden Ivey, roll points. Cade Cunningham, been triple double hunting. Those guys, we know who those guys are. I'm just letting you guys know that I'll probably be looking at RJ Barrett, right? Probably I'll be looking at RJ Barrett. Claxton out. I'm definitely going to take Cat over his points and rebounds at 37.5. Yeah, you can also look at Ben Simmons rebounds and assists, right? That was my play in the first place, right? Not a back. Is this a back to back? No, I don't think. No, not a back to back. We're looking at rebound and assists for Ben Simmons as well. Washington Wizards at Atlanta Hawks, right? So right now we got an over/under of 241.5, a whopping total. Washington Wizards, Atlanta Hawks. Now we're gonna look at pace, right? So we're looking at pace. We're looking at Washington Wizards, Atlanta Hawks. As of today, the 2 of the 4 top teams in pace, right? Washington and Atlanta. So it's going to be a lot to like here, right? We're going to talk about what? Start from the top at the point guard position. Okay, so we're going to first of all we're going to take a look at defensive position, right? Take a look at points, unchecked center, and we're just going to go points. Washington and Atlanta playing fast and no deep and playing ass, right? Playing fast and playing ass. That's what we want. That's what we want to target, right? 2 teams that's playing fast and playing no defense. As you can see, as a whole, Washington giving up the most points, followed by Atlanta, followed by Toronto. We got 3, followed by my Chicago Bulls. We got the top 4 teams giving up points today. That should tell you all you need to know. If you're really trying to bully and beat up on the books, if you're just trying to find you a plus 100 for the day, you could just go to these 4 teams. I don't care how you do it, and just find you some shit out of this game and just get that shit together, right? You just mark your calendars. Beat up on the week. We don't want to beat up on the week in real life, but on the books, yeah, we want to take advantage of. We want to take advantage of this shit. So at the end of the day, Washington, Atlanta, Toronto, Chicago. Right now, as it stands, there's the 4 of the worst teams, and 3 of these 4 teams are amongst the top teams in pace. Right? Chicago number 1 in pace, Washington number 2 in pace, Atlanta number 4 in pace. Right? And you playing fast and you playing ass. Right? So that's just what it is, and that's what it's going to come down to versus this game. Right? So back to where we were. Point guards, right? So start from the top. Um, what I'm looking at here is the 3 pointers. Right off the back here, Atlanta, they number 4 in giving up 3 points to the point guard position. So we know who that's going to be. It's going to be Pool Party, right? Even if he don't go out there and make his threes, that's just what it's going to be, man. These teams just played, and for me to save my breath or whatever the case may be, you can go look at some of the player game logs and see what happened in these games. If I'm mistaken, they played back to back, and these are cup games at that. So these teams should go out there and playing, man. Let's see, because they got differentials and all that type of stuff, right? So they going out there and trying to get these points, right? So 24-25, excuse me, wow. Jordan Poole. So the 2 times they played this year, which was October 30th and October 28th. Uh, Jordan Poole, 32 minutes and 32 minutes in both games, 24 points and 26 points. Field goals made. He shot a lot of free throws. 9 field goals here. 6 field goals here. 9 here. Free throws made. Free throws attempted. 3-pointers made. 4 and 6, 3 points attempt, 8, 9. You get the drift, right? And then um, hmm, where's his assist? So he had 9 assists and 5 assists, right? Now, Kuzma is back, right? So keep in mind, Kuzma is back. He'll be matched up with somebody like Jalen Johnson. So that's one thing. Kuzma is back, right? But Kuzma being back didn't stop him from having 40 the other night. I'm not glorifying no Jordan Poole, but for the usage and things like that, he's in play, right? Uh, the usage percentage these last 2 games that he faced Atlanta, 30% usage in one game, 24% usage in the other, right? So if I uncheck Atlanta here, bam, and then I just give you his usage rates for just in general. He had a 33% usage rate versus San Antonio Spurs. He gave them 42 points, and Wemby gave them 40, 50. He gave them 50. 11 points with a 33 usage rate, is telling you no matter if he's hitting or not, he's still going to be chunking it. So the usage rate is up. Right now, he's averaging a 30% usage rate. If you ask me, you can get his averages right here. Um, Usage percentage right here. Jordan Poole 28.1, right? He's averaging 6.7 pull up, points, catch and shoot points, 5.10 drive points, almost 5, and whatever case may be, points in the paint, right? So it is what it is, right? Yeah, we was all over Dyson Daniels. Keep in mind, what's the name is back, DeAndre Hunter, but I don't think that should hurt Dyson Daniels that much. But DeAndre Hunter is back, so that's one thing that could throw a monkey wrench in the game. Dyson Daniels is somebody that I'm looking for in fantasy score, right? Or his regular points, but fantasy score with Trae Young back. And speaking of Trae Young, he's definitely in play, right? In those 2 matchups that those teams played, Trae Young had, I want to say, 13 assists or better. Or did he have 12 and 14? Either way it goes, let's take a look, right? So, Trae Young, um, Atlanta. Um, Trae Young. Some of his averages, Trae Young averages here, he's averaging a 28.2 usage percentage on the season, which is really, really good. 11 and a half assists and 20 potential assists, almost 10 3-point attempts, things of that nature, right? So we'll rewind it back to the Washington stint where he played 40 minutes, and then because they played them in back-to-back games, he played 40 minutes there, 35 minutes there, right? 35 points in one game with 15 assists. And then that was the second game. The first game he gave him 14 points, but he also had 13 assists. So at the end of the day, he's going to be a point guard before anything. Look at the assist totals for him: 16, 13, 10, 6, 12, 12, 15, 13, 8, 10, 12. Right? This boy's been a monster in dishing the ball. So I'll be looking at Trae Young definitely for assists, right? So like goes back to like I said, when you're doing your same game parlays and stuff like that, take these people for what they do, man. I've so many times that Trae Young then burnt me, and I just learned to just he's gonna have to still be a point guard. He just can't go out there with the make of his team. He just can't go out there chunking it up like that all the time. All the time. He's really good at that, getting his shots and getting these people involved. So Trae Young, you can definitely look at him for his assists in this spot. Taking a look at what I'd imagine point guards assists here. Let's see. Washington should be creeping up, but they've been kind of stubborn in the assist category to most point guards. But as you see, those good point guards you have to make an exception for, right? And that'll be Trae Young. So uh, overall, a great same game parlay atmosphere. Another guy we can look at, without a doubt here. Um, the first game, I remember it, right? The first game, they switched their starting lineup as to where they had they started Jonas Valanciunas and Sar, which hindered my guy, right? I took his rebound, Clint Capella. I took his rebounds. He did not do well. He did not do well. But Uh, he's just a freak of nature, man, when it comes to rebounding the ball. Um, so let me see what happened those last two games for Clint Capella. So Clint Capella, he ended up right. So he did rebound well, and the minutes were absolutely there for him. 5 rebounds and 4 rebounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he bounced back in this category, but he's definitely he was putting up the points, and that's a testament to how these guys are in the points category. Before they seen Wimby, they were giving up points, and when they seen Wimby, they gave up 50, right? So when it comes to the center position here, points wise, Washington last year and this year, they still giving up the most points to the center position. So it is what it is right there, right? Trey had a game off, so he should have fresh legs. Yeah, I like Trey for the double double. You like Derrick Jones 10 plus points at 1 plus 100 on the Clippers? No, I do not. I mean, I don't. It's not a. It's not even a point of do I like it. I don't never bet on Derrick Jones Jr. I never. So truthfully, to tell you the truth, I don't even know what he's been doing. But I know they've been playing some hell of a defense, and but I don't even know. I don't know who they've been doing, and they creeping up to being one of my least bet on teams, man. Straight up. Cause I don't know, man. Norman Powell, it been like Norman Powell or nothing for me lately. That's what it's been. But this Washington game here, it's another game for same game parlays. Great same game parlay atmosphere. Pace is there. Everything is there. I can't just talk you off not one good prop. Multiple, I can see instances where you can do, even if you're on pick'em sites, you can take a fancy score. You can do a fancy score parlay for this game. I couldn't put you, I couldn't talk you off anything from this game. Just tell you that right now. Looking at some raw numbers here, um, Trey Young, 11 and a half assists. He's 2 of 2 to this number versus this team. I like it, bro. I like it. That's probably would probably be the top assist top prop that I'll probably be looking at in this game. When I look at the threes here, when we're looking at the type of threes here, pull up 3 point attempts. Atlanta allowing number one pull up 3 point attempts, right? Number one, catch and shoot 3 point attempts. Atlanta is top 6 catch and shoot 3 point attempts. Corner 3 point attempts, I don't know about that, right? They round almost 10. These are attempts above the break 3 point attempts, right? Above the break 3 point attempts. Atlanta number 2. So people is gonna be shooting some threes tonight, right? So it is what it is, right? Points in the paint. Mm, Washington probably top 10 there if I eyeball it. Um, fast break points. Um, Lakers, okay, second chance points. Washington giving up second chance points along with Utah, Toronto. All right. So at the end of the day, the three ball could be in play, should be in play. Let's take a look at some three ball numbers here. Jordan Poole sitting at 3.5. He's hit this number both times versus this team. So Jordan Poole has to be in play. Kyle Kuzma, I think he's going to be back 2 or 3 games. Uh, Let me take a look and see what Kyle Kuzma has been doing. And then we're getting off this game, right? Kyle Kuzma. So he's been back for 2 games. 3 point attempts, 6 and 8. In his last 2 games, since he's been back, he's taken 6 threes and 8 threes. Yeah, I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna have interest in that. You're gonna get Kyle Kuzma threes, 2 threes, probably as a parlay piece at a minus 165. What can you get 3 threes for um, plus 185? Hmm. Okay. He clearly wants to make some threes. Zach Edey should be able to go over his 10.5 points line versus Golden State. They have no true center. Interesting. Or can he get ran off the floor? I don't know. We'll see, right? Depends on how, if that motherfuckers get the rain in threes and things like that. Keep an eye out for Desmond Bain. He was questionable, right? So moving along. Los Angeles Lakers and San Antonio Spurs. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do. Can I make this SGP? I made it. I don't know. We made a parlay the last game. Oh, he said for each game. He said for each game. An example, because you know I'm not playing. I don't play all the parlays like that. One of them long joints, one of them CVS receipts. A lot of that motherfucker said, yeah. I will, but I usually do that. I usually do that close to the lock because me, I'm a different type of player. Better, right? I need news. I need news, right? I need news. I need news. So, I really don't start putting those in until later on, right? So, what type of news we got here? Nothing. Okay, nothing, right? What do we got here? Okay. Uh, 5, 6 legs. Oh, 5, 6 legs. Okay. Yeah, we went 6 or 7 last game, man. I'll do one. I'll do one. We missed that by the hook, bro. I don't know if you caught that last parlay. We missed it by the hook. Check for Anthony Davis since he's on day to day. Anthony Davis. Um, Anthony Davis. I think he goes today, man. I think he goes today, bro. Let's see. He's living with a tag. I think he goes today, bro. I think he goes. I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. If drop a like, whether you watching on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, drop a like for me. Share, whatever the case may be. Um, right now, we have to just keep an eye out on Anthony Davis, man. As of right now, we gotta keep an eye out on him, right? But Davis versus Wemby, like I mean, you got to. I mean, we got 227 over under in this spot. You got to think Anthony LeBron is in a good spot here. You got to think Anthony Davis in a good spot. Dyson fancy score. What is it at the trail? I gotta like it. I gotta like it, man. I gotta like it. Let me see. I gotta like it, bro. I gotta like it. Dyson. I've been playing it. I've been playing it too much, man. And shout out to Prize Picks. We gonna get you. Like 4 or 5 days straight, we missing by the hook. On the 6 pick, we missing by one, man. Straight up. I don't like that at all. Dyson Daniels, 12 and a half points is doable. And his 30 and a half fantasy score, he's clocking that in steals, damn near, right? He's averaging like almost 5 steals in X amount of games. I like it though. I like it though. I like his and Edwards. I like Edwards today. My thumbnail. I like my thumbnail today. If y'all don't know who on my thumbnail, it's on YouTube. I like him today for reasons. It could be the him and Ant Man show today. I like Ant Man's got a good matchup. Man, he's got a great matchup. But back to where we were. So look. There's days that I come on here and I already got 9 straights over here that I'm telling y'all I done already played, bro. But last night was a night that I was a little undisciplined last night, so I didn't get a chance to lock in early lines, right? So right now I'm semi going through the motions with y'all right now. Show the people that Tyson free square. I know the books actually has Tyson losing tonight. Um, it's hard for me to take them fights serious because I just don't know what's happening. I don't know, I don't know what's happening. Me personally, I think my thing here. I think Tyson. Um, where's the free square? Fight time. When this punch is landed, right here. You get $25 on this, right? So you get $25 on this right here. So you can play it however you want to play it. You can make 5 tickets for 5. You can make a whole $25 bet, but you have to parlay it with something else, right? So it is what it is. Uh, Convinced me to pull the trigger on Durant rebounds, points plus rebounds. Man, he make me nervous. He make me nervous too. But if you're betting it straight, he's gonna make you way more nervous if you have to parlay him. If you bet them straight, then it is what it is. Like I told people earlier, it was a few things for me that got me on the points plus rebounds, and that was because of one of the reasons was second chance points. All right, Toronto number 3 in second chance points. Toronto is number 2 in points to the center position. Now the rebounds to the center position, they are right down here, almost around the middle of the pack at 13 rebounds ish. But rebound chances, they're number, they number 2, right? So there's a chance, right? And there's also a chance for Jacoperto to get busy too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because Jacoperto got some game. You can look at his points. You can also look at both of these guys' rebounds plus assists as well, because he'll drop. Both of these centers can, lo and behold, can get some rebound. I mean, some assists. But where we at now, right now, is this Lakers game here, and I've been playing Paul's assist heavily. You guys know that, right? It's 8.5 at -120. I I want to fade it, right? I want to fade it today and just take a break from it. But I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I don't know, man. I don't know. Assists here. I'm taking a look at the assists here. I'm probably not gonna fade it. I'm probably gonna fade it rather. I'm probably just gonna fade it. I'm probably just gonna fade it. There's nothing wrong with fading the prop. I'd hate to fade it, but I'm gonna fade his prop and not even get to it. Okay. The Wimby thing versus Anthony Davis. This is gonna be crazy, right? Let me see something. Let me see. This is gonna be crazy. San Antonio Spurs, ABC. Let's go versus the Lakers. '27, 13, and 30. Three threes made, one, 4 threes made. Rebounds 10, 15, and 13. Oh, 5 steals and 5 blocks. He went off on their ass last time you seen them. 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 6 blocks. Lately, Victor, 50, 34, 24. This is where we got on them right here. I've been playing this points prop ever since, right? Because sometimes you got to look ahead, just like in football, just like when I end my videos, look ahead to tomorrow, right? I knew this stretch was sweet versus Utah, Sacramento, and Washington. I already knew. I was penciling that shit in already, counting my money from that shit already, right? I was already counting my money up from that shit. But right now, do I see? All right, I'm putting it like this. Like I tell everybody all the time, right? Some of these players know they can't afford to get in foul trouble, right? Because that's detrimental to their team. I just don't see Anthony Davis getting in foul trouble versus this kid, right? This is gonna be wild as hell, right? I don't see him getting in foul trouble versus this kid. So I can see instances where let me plug up my computer. I can see instances where Wimby does go out here and get his. What's his points prop sitting at? 24 and a half. I'm up 3 games straight from Wemby. I got Wemby money in my pocket, right? I lean towards the over in this spot. I lean towards the over. Don't know if I'll get there. I'm definitely gonna tease him down though to about 22 or something like that. But as far as a straight prop, I lean towards the over. I need to see. I want to see what Anthony Davis has been doing versus him. That'll be interesting. Anthony Davis. Let me uncheck San Antonio Spurs. Let me bring up the LA Lakers here. I can check LeBron as well while we're there. Go straight to the San Antonio Spurs. And let's take a look at Anthony Davis. So two of those 3 games, he played 2 of those 3 games, 28 points, 37 points. Okay, they was going at it. What about LeBron? This is versus San Antonio Spurs. 30 points and 23 points. So LeBron, I think this is the game we look at LeBron. Well, LeBron assists. He's been playing some ball, right? He's been playing some ball. The assists for LeBron don't look now, but 14, 16, 13, 6, 11, 10, 3, 8. With D'Lo out of the lineup, he's been able to. That's what they need him to be. Just going out there and be the point guard, bro. Going out there and be the point guard. So he's getting a chance to elevate, you know, Reddishes because Reddish started right. Then you got the kid starting, the point guard, you know, the point guard kid, whatever his name, Reeves. So and then let him go out there and be the flow general he is, man. I don't think you need him playing off ball, but I think you need him playing pure point guard. I just think you need him playing pure point guard so they can do what they do, right? So they can do what they do. So he can make life easier on some of those guys. And that's what's been going on, right? The assist prop has been there, right? So no matter what position you want to look at LeBron from, uh, you probably want to look at him the small forward, the power forward position, something like that. Let's take a look in general. Who's giving up assists? San Antonio Spurs are down here in general, giving up assists way at the bottom. So point guards, San Antonio. How about power forwards? San Antonio's nowhere in sight that I can see. Small forward. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter when you got caliber players like LeBron James and things of that nature. So at the end of the day, um, points, assists. His assists got to be at 8.5, 9.5, 8.5, at least 8.5. It's at 9.5. Hmm. So I guess I don't know. What about the point prop here? Shit. Austin Reeves at 17 and a half. Um, Anthony LeBron James at 23 and a half. I know one thing. LeBron James should have a decent matchup, man. He ain't getting in foul trouble at all. So his points prop should be in play there. Austin Reeves, I'm in sleep. Austin Reeves been taking 14, 17, 13, 17, 17, 13 shots. Mackey said he took Jones Jr. 9 points. Okay. Harrison Barnes is guarding LeBron. Oh, that's who it is. Harrison Barnes will be on LeBron. I'm not worried about Harrison Barnes. Oh yeah, right, right. Barbecue chicken. Yeah, yeah. I'm not worried about Harrison Barnes. Bring your ass here, boy. Straight up. Okay. Chris Paul and whoever else will be on Austin Reeves. I was asleep on Austin Reeves. He's got multiple threes in one, two, three, four, five straight games. His three should be at 2.5. His three should be at 2.5. I ain't the Lakers. So at the end of the day, um, I'm not struggling finding props. I'm not struggling finding straights. It just feel like it's going to be a alternate day for me. Like I'm not gonna be running out. My last video, you see how many I missed on the hook? Yes, I missed a bunch of them on the hook, man. Straight up. I don't know if y'all was with me or not, but man, I missed a bunch of straights. I missed like 4 or 5 straights, literally on the hook. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Good spots. Good spots. So it's probably gonna be an alternate spot for me today. Um, yeah, but just looking at this game here, I mean, I just couldn't talk you off anything, man. And at the end of the day, these are cup games. So they're gonna be playing. They're gonna be playing. So I like it, man. I like it. I like it. I think this is a chance, this is a chance to make some money, man. Anthony Davis in play, LeBron James in play. Straight up. I mean, I can't just come on here and I'm the person that likes a lot, man. I like a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of spots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of spots. I like a lot of spots here. Maybe Chris Paul might hit his assist prop. Who knows? Um, Let me see something. I mean, I could come in here. I could come in here with the. Let's see. Uh, I mean, if you're looking at raw points, Devin Vassell, his minutes should be creeping up. 5 points. For LeBron, for Wemby and Bron to get 20, all three of them to get 20, you can get plus money right there. Bron, Wemby, and Davis to get 20 points. That's plus money. That's just something to think about, right? That's just them three. That's just something to think about, right? A quick 20-piece spot. If you think LeBron ain't gonna get 20, you can tease him down or incorporate some assists or something from him for him. You still got Austin Reeves out there, still got Devin Vassell out there. That's just put something on your mind, right? You can look at the numbers and just about see where you can go, right? Some of these numbers, like I said, 20, 20, 20. That's a plus money spot there. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to double up and you just trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways. That's not even including the rebounds or a couple of assists from somebody. You can do it. If you're not trying to be greedy, you can find a way. You know what I'm saying? You can make a bunch of bankroll builders. You can definitely control your destiny, and that's what I'll be on today, right? I love these spots for a lot of these guys, but it just feels like, man, it's a lot of good spots today. I could be wrong, but a lot of these guys going to be playing a lot of minutes. Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, right? So Right now, 215 over under in the spot. Um, my prospects protected play. Edwards. We got what's the day? Friday? Oh no, I forgot about protected play. Edwards and Dyson Daniels Fashion, Nurkic rebounds, Barry PRA, Poto points plus rebounds. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you on that. I could not talk you off of that. Could not. Um Brooklyn Nets. New York Knicks. Um hmm. So from a spot standpoint here, I can't do nothing but help. There's two spots from a matchup standpoint here. Hell yeah. Yep. The trail said hell yeah. Jared McCain is a possible sleeper in the Philly versus Orlando game. If y'all was here last game, I gave him out last game, man. That was it. I gave him out last game. That was the spot. That was the spot, man. Those value plays I had to decide was McCain and it was Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley went out there and hit about seven threes. That was the spot. He says, Contreras says, got to cook up for that protected play for sure. Chill, what's happening? Chill say, Cat definitely for the over on points. The two best spots on the board for me would probably be Cat and lo and behold, Dennis Schroeder. His points opened up at 15 and a half. Look, you just gotta look at who's got to do what and who's trying to stop who from doing what, right? So, I mean, I can't see nobody but Brunson getting on Dennis Schroeder, okay? And I can't see who's gonna get on Carl. So it is what it is, right? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, right? Cam Johnson is probably gonna see some uh, OG or you know Cam Thomas and Cam Johnson are going to see Bridges and OG. Who the fuck is going to stick Dennis Schroeder, right? So, um, so you know, um, or do they try to put? I mean, what are they going to do? Do they try to put somebody Bridges on Schroeder? I don't know. I don't think so. Josh Hart's not the greatest defender. And when it comes to Josh Hart, it's going to be Josh Hart and Ben Simmons in the run-ins fighting for the rebounds plus assists, right? So we haven't got a line for Ben Simmons, okay? We haven't got a line for Ben Simmons rebounds and assists. I've been looking at it, looking for it, or whatever the case may be. But to give you a good, you guys already know. If you don't know, we can revisit this. But this is what he does, man. Carl Anthony Towns is not the greatest rebounder. He does get the rebounds, but he will give you yours. I'm just telling you that right now. He just went up against Vooch. This is a prime example of what I was saying. Vooch and Carl Anthony Towns, I'm gonna get mans, and you're gonna get to it. They got that shit straight before the game even started. So Brooklyn, let's see. Brooklyn, um, we'll look at Ben Simmons, and we'll look at, this is, let's go this year. And as we can see, 12 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Um, didn't do so well here versus Memphis. They're pretty big, right? 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Versus Orlando, pace down matchup, 9 rebounds and assists. Versus Atlanta, 13 rebounds and assists. So you get the drift, right? Brunson plays no defense, so Schroeder can definitely get to his line. Definitely, right? And speaking of Schroeder, let's go to where he's at. Um, have they played the Knicks yet? No. But how about versus the Knicks? New York Knicks. Let's filter this to all. That'll be probably the last 2 years. And we'll go to the New York Knicks. Then we'll click Dennis Schroeder. 1 game, 9 points, 14 field goal attempts, 4 for 7, 1 for 4, 3 assists. Not a great game. That was 3-23-24. That was not a good game at all, right? Definitely not. Um, so, and that was last year. So this year, 2023-24, Dennis Schroeder, he's averaging 24-25. He's averaging 19 points this year, right? Uh, 13 attempts, um, three threes. That's interesting. Three, uh, 3 rebounds, 6 assists on 11 potentials. His usage rate is 21%. Okay, so that's what he's averaging this year, huh? And clearly his numbers were down last year. Last year, Dennis Schroeder was averaging 13 points, 12 points. So okay, either way it go, I like Dennis, man. I like Dennis, right? I like Dennis. He just needs to get off to a hot start, man. And if and on the flip side, I don't know who's going to start. I don't know who's going to start here. I don't know who's going to start. What about rebounds? 11 and a half for Karl Anthony Towns and 9.5 for Josh Hart. Dwayne Finney Smith, 4.5. Cam Johnson, what about his threes? OG been playing some ball. Yep, 3 to tie, 4 to pass. 2.5 at plus money. Okay. OG, 1.5 threes. Mm, okay. So just I like those two guys. I do like those two guys there, Karl Anthony Towns and um, Dennis Schroeder. Don't know how I'll get to them, but I like those two guys, man. I couldn't talk you off those two guys to keep it moving. Phoenix Suns and Oklahoma City Thunder. And, right off the back here, just, these two guys here, these two guys are always, they're just, Williams and Shy, like those guys are going to be like double teaming motherfuckers, right? All season long. And, I can see instances where, you just, you take them both. But the value is definitely going to be the value is going to be on Jalen Williams, right? Because he has probably more upside on that number. That's the way he getting 25 or 30 points. Shot Gillis Alexander got to give you 35, 40. Yeah, it definitely can happen. But you could also see instances where you can get to these guys at like 20 and 25. That's a minus 108, 20 and 25, stuff like that. They're going to be sharing assist opportunities and things like that. That's the way you see. um, that's the way you see eight, Shy 6.5 assists and 5.5 for Jalen Williams. You can see, I can see instances where you're going, uh, 4 for him. Uh, you could also get him, you could do a skinny stack where you get 4 20 and 4, some shit like that, right? For him and get you there, right? That's it was a minus 120, 29. And then you could probably throw like 20 points in there for Jalen Williams. I mean, Shy, right? 20, 20, and 4. Just a lot of different ways to, stick to the highest usage players that's going to give you the best chance to hit your prop. You know what I'm saying? Or hit your bankroll builder. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of numbers, and numbers are key. Once you learn the numbers, you can go in there and punch that shit in by eye. Uh, Ant-Man and Cat, LeBron over for the points today. Dort hit his 1.5 threes a game pretty often, right? And that's what they want him to do, right? You're gonna get 5 to 7 assists from Shy, 5 to 7 assists from Jalen Brown, Jalen Williams. Then they need guys to step up, and a lot of these guys are stepping up, bro. So Dort, it's gonna be a matter of time before Dort go out there and strike 5 of them motherfuckers, right? And then speaking of threes, um, Shai Gillis Alexander, he just went out there and hit 3 threes. That was a plus 300. I keep pointing it out, I keep pointing it out. Just got to take advantage of it, right? Uh, Before the books catch up with it. 1.5 threes for Shai Gillis Alexander at minus 120. He continues to shoot the three. You're going to get 3 threes for him at plus what? Plus 250 this time. 4 threes for Shy, plus 650, right? So when it all boils down to it, this year you could take a look at Shy. You can take a look at his game log, and in back-to-back games, he's hit 3 and 4 threes. See what I'm saying? The attempts have been there, right? They there. They there right now. And like I'm saying, in the absence of in the absence of Chet, he's gonna have to step it up, right? So 3 threes, 4 threes, 7 attempts, 8 attempts, right? 3 threes plus 250, 4 threes plus 650. He's a scorer, right? Just like you were just saying, Dort. There's going to be times where Dort goes out there and make 4 or 5 threes, right? They're going to keep passing it to him. He's going to need to keep shooting it. He's made 3 threes in 4 of his last 5 games. His it's going to be elevated for him, right? So the 1.5 threes is not out of him of possibilities there. Okay, straight up. Tyus Jones is another guy that you could probably look at. You can look at all these guys for the three. Defensively, though, Tyus Jones is barbecue chicken, right? So I don't know who the fuck they're gonna put on uh, door ABC. I mean SGA. I have no clue, right? I don't know who they're gonna put on him. They can't put Tyus on him. They're gonna have to put somebody on him. I don't know if Okoji been getting a start. I don't know, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Then they got Royce O'Neal too. He's an okay defender. He probably see some Jalen Williams or something. So we'll see what's gonna happen, right? We'll see what's gonna happen in this one, but it should be an interesting game. And if they can find if OKC can find a way to run um, Nurkic off the floor, then so be it. If I'm Phoenix, I'm definitely trying to use Nurkic to my advantage, right? So however you thinking, I think there's a way, right? If you thinking about going over for Nurkic, I think there's a pathway. If you think that he's going under, I can see instances, right? I can see instances, but I would be trying to impose my will on that Nurkic on that team, right? I'll be feeding him, And then as far as assists, um, if this team they could give up some assists as a team, right? Let me see. OKC. Um, OKC. Mm, let me see. They ain't got. They ain't got. Oh, was it a certain position? There was a point guard position, right? They were. They right now they're top five in giving up assists to the point guard position. And that could be whoever is dominating the ball because you do got Booker, he can give you assists, and you also have Tyus Jones can give you assists. But a nice old 3 point parlay wouldn't be out of the question in this spot. Nice old 3 point parlay wouldn't be out of the question. You could get all these guys to hit 1-3 for you, and that'll probably amount up to plus money. almost, almost. But yeah, yeah. Two threes, you in the business, right? You get two threes for Dort, two for Shy, two for any of these guys. Any two of those will get you in plus money. Shy Gillis Xander and Jalen Williams, they both at minus 135s here. Okay, so man, and then three threes. You really in the money, man. If you could get Jalen and Shy to give you, and Dort to give you three threes apiece, that's a lot. But Dort two, three, I mean, and Shy three or whatever. But these are all straights. Those are all straights. Two or three, if you're looking at it like that, you want to take two or three of these guys for. If two or three of these guys hit, you bet them all three of them. Then you in plus money for that instance right there, right? So it's a lot of ways you can skin a cat in this game. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm not a big fan of this Phoenix Suns defense, but more of their defense are on the bench, like Okoji and uh, you know uh, mm, I just said his name, whatever, man. But yeah, so I probably would run out. I'm probably gonna alternate SGA points and William points and just put them on the same and make a two-leg same game parlay at like a minus 110 or plus 100 or something like that. Uh, Clippers and the Rockets, not my favorite game. O'Neal, there you go, man. Help me out. Y'all know I'm getting old. Uh, Clippers and uh, Clippers and the Rockets, not my favorite game. Um, these two teams just played too, right? I ended up fading that game. I do want to see what Shingun and what Shingun and Zubac did, right? Those are the spots that I'm looking to attack. That I would be looking to attack. Uh, like for rebounds and stuff like that, right? So Zubac, um, oh, that's the one where everybody was crying like he didn't get a lot of minutes. Damn, he only had 6 boards. Am I looking at this right? Oh, yeah, yeah, I am looking at this right. How about what does Shingun do, man? He had 11 boards, 13 points. Not my favorite game. Not my favorite game. Tyree Eason been playing some ball, and he's been cutting into Jabari Smith big time, man. Tyree Eason been cutting into Jabari Smith big time. He's been playing good. Tyree Eason couldn't wait. He might as well go ahead. He probably finna be started. They got some pieces, man. That Man Thompson, Jabari Smith, Tyree Eason. Mm. At the end of the day, though, this is not my favorite game, bro, and I don't really. It's not my favorite game. Whatever y'all want to get to, I rarely, these two teams, man. You can tell I'm an overs guy though, because these two games is not what my cup of tea. Um, Joker, Denver Nuggets and New Orleans Pelicans. Joker might not play this game, right? Might be for. So that's something that you need to keep an eye out on. Let me see something here. So immediately, um, I'll be looking at. Let me see. Check some underdog news here. Notifications. AJ Green unlikely to play tomorrow. Bobby Porter's unlikely to play tomorrow. Ryan Hollis unlikely. Dame Lillard unlikely. They might as well sit ABC then, man. Uh, Smith available. So that's news right there, man. Damn, that's a lot of news right there. Mm. Is that line out already? So, let me see. Points prop here. Jamal Murray at 20 and a half, right? Jokers might play. I don't know. Let me see. Shit. Is Joker playing? I guess he is gonna play, man. Think his wife having a baby or something? I don't know. Oh, somebody already been searching Joker's baby. Joker is questionable tonight. I believe his wife is him not expecting a baby. I doubt he will be in New Orleans for the game, and just in case he isn't, okay. Mm. Yeah, so it's a possibility Joker don't play today, right? But we'll see. Just keep an eye out on that, right? Because then you'll see elevated usage for somebody like uh, Jamal Murray at 20 points. Probably want to go up a little bit on that. Shit, I think I like Brandon Ingram regardless tonight. I like Brandon Ingram regardless probably. Um, for rebounds, I think you can look at this kid either way it goes. Let's see. What's his name? Mitzi. Um, New Orleans Pelicans here. So he's been playing the bulk of the minutes. Missy for New Orleans. Been rebounding the ball well last two versus OKC 10 versus Brooklyn 11, right? So 26 minutes and 20. Yeah, Missy in a great spot. Yeah, so 26 minutes, 29 minutes. He did have 26 minutes here versus Portland, 26 versus Atlanta, and 26 versus Indiana, right? So there's instances where he could be double double style things of that nature, right? So keep an eye out on that situation. And from a usage standpoint, like I said, I'll probably be looking at raw points in this game, and that would be somebody probably like Brandon Ingram. I can see you jumping on Jamal Murray points early. I could not talk you off of that. You want to jump on his points early, you jump on him right away. And then if you had a fake decent number at minus 115 if the kid gets ruled out. Whatever his name is, Joker gets ruled out. Um, Denver, that's what I'm looking for. Uh, So Jamal Murray just gave Miami 28, 18 to Dallas, 6 to Minnesota, uh, Brooklyn at 24, and 22 to the Clippers. I don't know, man. Don't hit me with that, Don. Can you get some advice on future awards winners at one day, like six man? Okay, rookie of the year. So those kind of good single plays. Okay, so rookie of the year. I got. You can look at. You can look at. You can look at. You can look at. From Philly. He could be emerging, right? He is. He's here. He's here. Rookie of the year. You can look at Jared McCain. He pulled up, right? He's gonna be used. Okay, so 21 points, 16 points, 30. No, I'm sorry, those minutes. 12 points, 19 points, 18 there, 27, 23, 34. All in the absence of Tyrese Maxey. He's shown he needs to be here. 3 point makes last four games, six for 13, 4 for 10, 3 for 8, 4 for 9. Check your lines and see, right? And see what your line's going to be like. This rookie class hasn't stepped up, right? He's stepping up at the right time. He's stepping up at the right time. If I had to vote on somebody, it would be him. For right now, I'll be looking at him. Coach, coach of the year. I think you can look at fuck. You can look at I don't know yet. Let me see. It's probably gonna be I don't know, man. I don't know. I know Cleveland coach could be up there. You can start looking at shit like that early. Yeah, like you are. Rookie of the year. Who else you said? Future world winners. One day. But those are got that guy. You need to be looking at him now. Okay. You need to be looking at McCain now. All right. You need to be looking at him right now. MVP probably right now, shit, probably Joker early, right? I know he's probably averaging a triple double. So I'm looking at Jamal Murray in that spot though, versus New Orleans Pelicans. If Joker don't play, I'm definitely looking at Jamal Murray. I'm still thinking about looking at Jamal Murray. And from a usage standpoint, uh, if Joker plays, that means him and Brandon Ingram would have the highest usage on the court. But if you want somebody, one person with the sole responsibility of all the usage, then you would probably look at um 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 what's the boy name? Uh, Brandon Ingram. So what's good about this tool? Definitely If you're just looking for high usage players, you can unfilter all your teams. You can filter to this year, and you can just go to usage, right? Who's averaging this XYZ usage? So you can see Lamelo Ball is up there, ABC is up there, Zion's up there, Doncic, Bones, no, Beauchamp, no, SGA, Anthony Davis, Edwards. There's Brandon Ingram right there. Brandon Ingram's averaging 30.77 usage rate. The pull up points, the catch and shoot points, the drive points, and a few points in the paint. He do just a little bit of all that, right? So the points for him has been in the area of 18, 24, 11, 20, 27, 32, 36, 26. What about his assists? He's taken 8 or more 3 pointers, which I didn't know in his last three. And then his last 6 games, he's taken, his last 5 games, he's taken 6 or more. I didn't know that. Rebounds has been meh. Assists been meh. But I like this spot for him. I do. I have interest in this spot. With no Aaron Gordon, I have interest in this spot for sure. James Harden is locked up. Why? Is he at the strip club? Did he go out last night? Like, why did they lock him up, bro? This is gonna be weird, right? Let me see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Notifications. Probably no news. No news. They've been locking people up and not giving out any news. I don't understand what the deal is with that. So we'll see. All right. So Memphis Grizzlies and Golden State Warriors. If you guys got something, I mean, so be it, right? I don't have too much for this game. I did see Desmond Bain. I thought I seen Desmond Bain is questionable for today, so keep an eye out on that. But I don't think I'm getting to the well. I'm getting to anything here. I'm just gonna keep it funky with you. I mean, yeah, your Buddy threes is standard. Your Curry threes are standard, but outside of anything like any unusual shit, I don't think I'm gonna get there, bro. Straight up. So it's a lot of spots. There's a lot of different spots for me to be fooling around with. The last but not least, Sacramento Kings, and Minnesota Timberwolves. And I really like Fox tonight. I took his points. I took his points at 25. No DeRozan. Um, you get the drift, right? Um, Anthony Edwards, great matchup if you ask me. Kevin Herter is a no. I don't know what they're gonna do. Ellis coming off the bench. He's probably gonna he's probably gonna have to guard him. He probably do a better job than anybody guarding him. Um, I don't know, but I know this kid here. He gonna have to show up tonight, right? This boy gonna have to show up. No Malik Monk, no 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 Malik Monk, no DeRozan. Give me Fox, and I don't care if I lose. I just know it's the right spot. He know what he got to do. That one motherfucker ain't got to tell me. He know what he got to do. Kevin Herter's probably gonna get a few extra shots. So you can probably look at the three there. Or points. Keegan Murray probably going to get a few extra shots. He'll probably be faced with guarding uh, um, Julius Randle. You can look at the Sabonis should be a little bit more aggressive today. So it is what it is. Jokic is feeling let's see. Damn. Let me see something, bro. Damn. Just said this shit. And that's what I like to do, man. Bet against the injury report. I'm telling you, keep coming here with me for the next 3, 4 days, right? Keep coming here with me for the next 3, 4 days. Somehow I just got some money back in my account. How? From where? It must have been a stat correction. I have to go look. Um, Damn, they pulled the motherfuckers off the board. It was 20 and a half. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to Prize Picks. Wow, I gotta log in. Ooh, that's some bullshit. I gotta log in. What? Ah, ha, 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 ha. That was crazy work right there. Hmm. Yeah, they locked all that shit up, man. Crazy as hell, man. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. And that's why, see, that's why, that's why like I told y'all earlier, I'm a news guy. And I do bet against the injury report. Sometimes it backfires, but when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You learn these injury patterns. When people's not going to be playing on back to backs and stuff like that, there is an edge, right? There is an edge. Do not get it twisted. People don't understand when I say. That's why I don't try to explain shit to nobody. I don't try to explain shit to nobody. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna be done with it, right? There's but you know, I'm saying I mean, like Jamal Murray was the right play. Would have been the right play. Is the right play. Would have been the right play if I wasn't so. Mm, it is what it is. But I do like to bet against the injury report. If for anybody who I started playing DFS, you know, and I still play it. I've been playing this shit for over 10 years, and man, ain't that news all day and coming up to close to lock. That's how you win, man. That's how you win. Or in other in other instances, that's where you find value. You know what I'm saying? So because people gonna start getting rolled out, 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 out. That's where you found value. So you could probably look at somebody. I don't know who's gonna be running center. DeAndre Jordan, some shit like that. I don't know. But last long story short here, and here we're looking at we're looking at I'm looking at I'm looking at I don't care who's guarding him. I don't care. The usage is gonna be there. I've already taken the points, right? Let me see something though. I got some extra money in my account. Let me see what happened. Mm. That parlay we did the other day, Evan Mobley been crushing my shit, man. Straight up, man. That parlay we did, that motherfucker had 14 points, man. If y'all did y'all tell that parlay we did at plus 750, that motherfucker had 14 points. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with Sabonis. I mean, 20, would I take the under on his points? No. I'll tell you that. Wouldn't be surprised if he stepped out and hit a few threes versus Gobert. Let's take a look. Sacramento. Let's go. Let's go. Sabonis, right? Um, he's taking 3 point. Well, let's just go straight to versus Minnesota first. So that was this year. He's already hitting three threes versus him. Okay, he hit three threes versus him. This year he had 8 rebounds versus him. He had 24 points versus him. Him meaning Gobert, right? Okay, okay. Let me see something here. They don't have a 3-point line out for him on FanDuel. Rebound line for him, 11 and a half for Gobert. I can see him getting there. Barney in foul trouble, 11 and a half for Sabonis. Gobert. Let's see. Gobert versus Sacktown. Rudy Gobert. So he's had 11 rebounds or better versus him his last 4 matchups, including one matchup this year. So Barney in foul trouble, I definitely can see Rudy Gobert getting there. Double-digit points versus him in every game except for one. He did not get to his points prop this one, this game. I mean this season. He only played once, but he's got a 16-point game, 21 and 12. So you might get some decent numbers on his double double. Let's see. Not that I'm gonna bet it because I know he'll sell it, but you can get some decent numbers on his double double. Get ready to put it together. Player combos. Plus 110 for a double double for Rudy. Something to think about. Something to think about. Sabonis not going to want to get in foul trouble. Something to think about. Fox double double plus 460. Assist for Fox. Uh, 5.5 assists for Fox. I can see him getting there. It's only going to be him and Sabonis. All right. Okay. Um, we went through that. Let's uh, let's see if they if what they how they adjusted this line here. 20 and a half was the number for Jamal Murray. I wonder if they adjusted it yet. I can see it going up to 23 and a half. 21 and a half. It went up a point and it fast as hell. It was 20 and a half. Now it's 21 and a half and minus 128. It'd be 22 and a half in the next 5-10 minutes, right? It'll be 22 and a half in the next 5-10 minutes. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and sell a parlay first. Um, I'm gonna let him sell the parlay first and take him for like 20 or 25 or something like that. I just took the 21 and a half. Okay. Uh, let's put something nasty together, right? Pause. All right. Philadelphia 76ers Orlando Magic. 208 and a half. I'm gonna pause on that, right? Miami and Indiana Pacers. 228 and a half. Might come back to that. Detroit Pistons, Toronto Raptors, Chicago Bulls. Well, I want to wait till the alternates come out, but since this is gonna be a lotto, let's. I mean, since we ain't even. I mean, let's just go Darren Fox 25. Okay, let's just go De'Aaron Fox 25. I just took his points prop. Why is it locked up again? Why did it lock up again? I don't know. I don't know why I locked up. Um, let's go 15 for Dennis. Let's go 10 assists for Trey. I skipped over the Bulls, didn't I? Boy, y'all about to, man. There's a few ways I can go. I can roll with y'all on them rebounds, like 10 or something like that for Nurkic. I could go 20 points for Jalen. I can go two threes for Dort. It's a few ways I can go with this situation. Threes for Shy, threes for Williams. What y'all think I should put in there? Well, they took down Denver points again. I took the 20 I took the points for what's the name, but he said Booker says, oh my God. The one I definitely didn't want to put in there, man. That man said Booker says, mm. Boy. Man, you put immense pressure on me with that one. Man, that man had 12 assists in back-to-back games. I went to his assist prop, and that motherfucker did not even get there, bro. I just knew he was. I knew as soon as I took his assist, I knew I lost. I knew I lost. He said Trey Murphy points. Devin Booker 6.5 at plus money. I'm in that game. I'm waiting on Jamal Murray. I'm putting Jamal Murray points in at 20. Right? You said put in Trey Murphy points. Okay, there you go. 21 and a half. That's what I kept checking for. I'm going at 20 for Jamal Murray. Okay. 20 for Murray. A sweet prop. Wimby at a dub. Wimby at a dub. One more prop. RJ Barrett. Do you want to fuck this parlay up for us or what? RJ at a dub. I'm already playing this shit, man. RJ at a dub though. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I'll slap RJ at a dub up there and be done with it. That'll give you that plus 1,000, man. Let me see though. RJ at a dub. As long as it gets your plus 1,000, I'm fine. Uh, RJ at a dub. He said that's fire. What's fire? You gotta be specific, man. What's fire, bro? Isaiah the Dub. Oh shit. Let me see. Let's if SGA get us up there some type of way, right? Um, can SGA at 25 get us there? No. I know Jalen at a dub puts us over. I'm scared of RJ. I'll go Scary Terry. You mentioned him earlier. Mm. He's in a good spot. I just ain't been betting on his points. I've been betting on his rebounds and assists. Only way I'm gonna take his rebounds and assists at 7.5. They got him at 8.5. They got him at 8.5. His rebounds and assists. 7.5 or nothing for me on that tip. I can go. I can go either 20 points for Jalen or 25 for SGA. Seems like SGA probably gonna hit 25. So does RGA get to the free throw line a lot? He does. But right now, in the absence of uh, if, if that was his fantasy squad, would take it, right? But um, I'm actually looking at him. RJ. Let's see. I'm actually looking at him for sole purposes of because he got to be the primary scorer. Free throw. Now, lately he hasn't, right? And I think two of these games here is where Quickly was playing, and then this one here versus Milwaukee, he didn't do so well, right? But prior to that, um, Sacramento, he don't get the free throw line as much. So no, he doesn't, not as much. And I don't have to put him up there. I've already bet him straight though. I don't have to put him up there. I've already bet him straight, right? One solid prop, man. I mean, the next prop, from a usage standpoint, I'm looking at, Paul George, his points prop is sitting at 20 and a half, right? Um, this boy's points is juiced up. Um, 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 Hero, that's what I really want to go to Hero. This points prop sitting at 25. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Am I willing to go there? At 25 is pretty hefty. I don't want to put no threes on this parlay, right? I want to put no threes on there. I don't want to, run my blood pressure up. Um, if I could get hot, if it will alter this route, I can get Hero at about 22. I'll take that. He's just coming off. I think he's coming off that 40-point game. Bam, Bam around that 15 should be able to get there. I don't feel like cussing him out. Mathurin should be able to get there at the dub as well as Pascal Siakam. But I'm gonna use that game for a same game parlay within itself. Super Fantasy look good. Okay. Um, my Bulls. Hmm. I think um I think we can go with SGA. I ain't even gonna lie. I think we can go with SGA and just get us to that plus 1,000 because that's what I'm trying to get to. Uh, and I think SGA gets. Let's see, I think he's getting 25 no matter what. 29, 45, 24, 29, 28, 21, 25, 30, 18, 35, 23, 28. No chat. I think we go shot 25 or we go 20 with Williams. Williams 31, 29, 20. Yeah. No, it's not. I did a video yesterday because I was bored, and but it's if you I did a video yesterday because I was bored, but I didn't upload it because I was rushing out the door to work like I'm always am. But it's 15 bucks with the video guides. What I suggest you do, and it's 10 bucks. It's 10 bucks without the video guide, right? It's affordable. That's why I'm bringing it to you. In NBA, NFL, MLB, I would what I would do. I would go with the I would go with the standard. I mean I would go with the full version for 15 bucks for the first month, and then just after you get that, you can get the PDFs. You can download the PDF for the guides, and then or just ask me, and just go with the $10 a month, 10 bucks a month. You know what I'm saying? This is as close to free as it's gonna get for something like this. And you know what we do with this. I don't know the NBA, the NFL, and the MLB. This got me locked for the rest of the year, bro. Got me locked for the rest of the year. I'm gonna upload that video. I'm gonna upload that video today. I know this is NBA Live. You doing the NFL Live this weekend too? I don't know because right now, maybe, maybe I might find a way to do it Saturday night or Sunday morning, or but I'm getting ready to move, bro. I'm getting ready to move. What's today's date? The 15th. I'm getting ready to move. I'm being lazy and shit. You see, I looked around like, when you look around, I just, man, you gotta start packing shit up, man. So, shit would be crazy. Touchdown joint, I do a touchdown joint here and there. I be missing by ones, man. Straight up. I'm not the best parlay guy. With that being said, here, let's go. I don't know, man. I'm semi skeptical. But let's go. Let's go. Damn, damn, man. Who we go? 20 points for Jalen Williams or 25 for SGA. Jalen Williams points has been 31, 28, 20. J Dub. That caps off the community parlay. J Dub, huh? Okay. J Dub. 20 points. Oh, it's up there. Now, if you want to wait and you're on the books, you can tease it down. You can tease it down. It's about 18. About 18. It still should be like a plus 1,000. But right now, Fox 25, Schroeder 15, Young 10 assists, Murray, Jamal Murray 20 points, Wimby 20 points, Jalen 20 points. That's a plus 1,000, right? That's a plus 1,000, right? Um, that's a plus 1,000. Uh, let me get one more. Let me get one more in here for the. That was a lot total, and we're gonna play the mega, the yeah, play the mega lotto or whatever you call this shit. Let's go with Philly and Orlando, Miami, Indiana, Miami, Indiana. Okay, let's go with. Let's go. Um, no, I'm not doing 25 on that. I'm probably gonna put. I'm probably gonna put like. I just want to win 100, bro. So whatever it takes to win $100, and then like 15 total. So whatever it takes to $100, the rest I'll put on this one here. And this one here, I'm not be wrestling with them parlays like that. All my money can't go to them parlays. I got to put mine on straights and bankroll builders. So I'm going to go. So like for instance, to win $100 on that parlay, where'd it go? Ooh, I exit out of it. Ah, it don't matter. It was probably been like $9 to win $100, and then the rest for $15. I used to. The rest for $15 I put on here, but it'd be like $6. I'm gonna take three threes for Terry Rozier. That number lined up to, or I might round robin this. I'm going to take. I'm waiting for. I don't know why they ain't put Vucevic threes out. I want two threes for Vucevic. I want three threes for SGA. I want 25 points for 25 points for Murray. I'm thinking about going 20 points for uh 20 points for uh what's that boy name? Schroeder, or his three threes. His three threes, you'll get three threes for him at plus money. Plus 140 for three threes for him. I'm thinking about that. Um and I'm thinking about, going 30 points for Fox tonight, right? At plus 210. So Fox at 30 points, and then maybe three threes or 20 points for Schroeder. Just just a hunch. I figure like, okay, does he get three threes? Does he get three threes when he get 20 points? I have to see. Uh, 20 three threes points. I mean, is 20 points for him is what, plus 195. So Dennis Schroeder, uh, that'll be a five leg. This one should put us in that. Say Joker look good, no one stick to him. Joker out. Um, damn, what was I going to? Oh, I was going to Dennis Schroeder. Mm, Dennis, click on Dennis. Um, so when he's hitting three threes, 14 points. Three threes, 22 points. Okay, I mean four threes, 22 points. Um, six threes, 33 points. Five threes made, 28 points. Five threes made, 29 points. Three threes made, 20 points. How about I just man, I said I wasn't gonna let these threes fuck my parlay up. How about I just go with 20 points? Get 20 points, you get 20 points. How about that, right? Uh, the hat collection. Oh no, this I ain't got no hat collection, man. This is this is yeah. I don't know if you guys know. I bought this hat. So I got a lot of buddies on Twitter, man. You know, a lot of buddies. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of buddies on Twitter, and these my guys. Ballers only. Prop guy. Y'all know Prop guy. Give him a follow on Twitter. Uh, yeah. Some other good follows like on the site. Shout out to Game Day Insights. They like for this is where I got onto them at here on MLB, and they did they did put they put my name up here for the page that I use the most, which was the player hitting stats, and that's that prop guard right there. If you want to follow him, Waves Wisdom, you can follow him. That's me right here at D Bets and DFS, Big Dog Banana. And it just says check out us, these guys, on Twitter and Playback TV, Balls on TV, whatever case may be, for walkthroughs. So I do, I do a lot of walkthroughs. This is when we started in MLB, but I got a lot of Twitter buddies and stuff like that. I support their brand or support whatever they. So this is a Ballers Only hat right here, and that's prop guy brand right there. So, shout out to him on that situation there. But yeah, man, that's just something you got to check. I ain't gonna give you guys my collection or like I was gonna just start point out one of my baseball or basketball cards every day, like the player that I like. But I got a decent amount of cards too. I need to get back to buying cards, but maybe, man, we'll see. I need to spend a couple hundred, man, with cause I order them from I order them from damn, I order them from what the hell is that hat site? Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. They text me so damn much, but I give them to my sons. See, my sons they don't live here with me, and I ship them after every year. I ship them off to them. So I don't really have them hats like I used to have. But I said I need to get me some more. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Oh, Shakalis and Terry Rozier three threes. Shakalis Alexander three threes. Murray 25, Fox 30, and Dennis Schroeder 20. These are straights. You can round robin them, whatever the case may be. Definitely, you can round robin them. Prize picks, protected, um, protected play. So you get a $20 protected play. So that's one good thing there. Um, NBA, be safe out there, right? You know, pick the players that's going to give you a chance to get there, right? Anthony Edwards, I like this spot for him. He's a popular play. I like this spot for him for sure. I like this spot for him. I don't. I'm not a fan of the defense on the back end for Sacramento. So somebody trying to get to the rack, I think they could. If they just really really wanted to get there, I think there's a way, right? Um, and then he's shooting a lot of threes at that, but I just think that's a really good opportunity for Anthony Edwards to get to his points prop. Um, Zach Levine has been balling, right? I've skipped over the Bulls game. The backcourt for Cleveland is not good. As you can see, guards continuously go in there and get free cheese. So Levine and White, they handle business. And Vooch continues to do what he does, right? So the Cleveland, what you see is what you get with those guys, right? Let me take one good look at Underdog again and see what's going on with this injury news and things of that nature. If we get any more updates, no more updates right as of right now. So sliding back here, man, take me a little bit of time, but let's see. I like a lot of guys here, but what I want to do here is take a look at the fantasy score, right? So, first of all, where do we have Jamal Murray at? Hmm, they don't have him out. No Jamal Murray out. Okay, that's cool. So, Cade Cunningham, 46 fantasy score. He's been crushing that. Three of his last five games. Davion Mitchell. There was instances where I used to get there. I'm not getting there this time. Jaden Ivey, he hit it last game for me. Don't know if I'll go there. Um, I don't know if I'm going there, right? Obaji, I have interest in Obaji's, right? It's probably either his fantasy score or his 10 points. I mean, his 11 points, right? I like Obaji. I like Obaji today. I got interest there. Uh, Jalen Duran, I'm probably not going to be playing this fantasy score. I ain't gonna lie. Jacoperto is a guy that can probably hit his fantasy score. Um, Malik Beasley, the threes, right? You can look at him for the three ball. Um, RJ Barrett is interesting, very interesting, very interesting play. I'm probably just gonna look at his points. I already took his points, but the fantasy score, we got him projected for a little bit over 36 and a half, I believe. Franz Wagner is another guy. The usage is through the roof, right? So even if you're looking at raw points for him, I think you can, I couldn't talk you off of that. Some motherfucker inbox me about some, boy, these people crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Paul George fantasy score. Terry Rozier fantasy score. Hmm. Paul George fantasy score is interesting today. Who they playing? Orlando. Uh, Cam Thomas. Dennis Schroeder. 28. They be playing with my emotions with this shit, boy. Mm. 28 fantasy score for him. Carl Anthony Towns. Shout out to him. The change is broken off for him. Cam Thomas. I'm probably not going there. Trey and Poole. Man, that's the same game parlay within itself. Dyson Daniels, man, his fantasy score is in play, bro. Straight up, man. With that upside of just his steel upside, man, that shit is in play. Even Bilal Coulibaly, this shit is in play. And this matchup, that whole shit there, man. Oh, Kuzma threes are in play. Kuzma threes are in play. Kuzma threes. Mm. Capella points. Hmm. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell. Uh, I mean, versus the Bulls, they're in play, man. Bulls pace up. Donovan Mitchell versus the Bulls, crushed it. Not so much for him. Wimby at 54. He's hit this in three straight games. Some block shots and shit like that. Anthony Davis, fancy score. Chris Paul. Hmm. Phoenix been getting crushed. Tyus Jones can't guard nobody. Julius Randle, Sabonis. Jalen Jackson be, as long as he keep his hands to himself, he'd be crushing this shit. Hmm. Well, it looks like I'll be. Mm, 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 mm. Paul George 20 and a half. Like, damn, that's got to be too. That's too low. That's too low, man. There's some good defense too, though, man. But damn, is that low? Mm. Tyler Hero smiling in my eyes, like, come on, man. You deserve it. You deserve it, bro. But man, you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. I'm playing him some shape or form today. That 25 points, I got to play that some shape, form, or fashion today. I can't get away without playing that shit. I got to. Dennis Schroeder at 16 and a half. That shit is just man. Okay. Jordan Poole 21 and a half, bro. Dyson Daniels 21 and a 12 and a half. 20 points, 17 points for Mobley, 17 and a half for Vooch. I'm gonna have to go over there and play them points on them threes on DraftKings because that motherfucker threes ain't up, and he probably go out there and hit that shit. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm going Fox. I just feel I'm feeling it today, right? I'm feeling that today. I'm going. I can't believe they haven't re-added. They haven't re-added the Denver players. I'm gonna go Jordan Poole. Tell me this boy about to sell, man. Tell me this boy about to sell. My initial thoughts was to play those two guys. I'm playing them. Yeah, but they're taking a long time. That shit was an hour ago. So at the end of the day, let's see. I'm gonna go. Let me take a look at the rebounds. I might just have to save a spot for him, man, because I'm playing Jamal Murray. I'm betting on Jamal Murray. Let me take a look at the rebounds, though. Towards 5.5. Bam points, man. Bam points. I should just put Tyler Hero on here. I'm putting Tyler Hero on here, man. I don't care. Is he supposed to be on here? Yeah. I'm taking Tyler Hero. I could have took off Jordan Poole, but I'm still thinking about taking Poole ass off. Um, these rebound props. How they got their rebound props over here. 11 and a half. Cat. I like it. Damn. What was? I don't know. They holding on to Ben Simmons. Vucevic's points has looked good, and what's the name is questionable with illness. Oh no. Uh, Vucevic. I couldn't talk you off Vucevic, man. Vucevic been balling. Damn. Should I? LeBron James assist been a wagon. Wemby, 25 points for Wemby. Man, just being Wemby, knowing you want to go up against, and I've been hitting Wemby's points 3 games in a row. Knowing you want to go up against LeBron, knowing this the play in shit too. Man, 25 points for Wemby. I'm damn near want to need to take Jordan Poole ass down and put Wemby up there. OG rebounds. I mean, I guess. I mean, I like the spot. No Claxton. I would in that regards. I would like Ben Simmons though. I would like Ben Simmons rebounds and assists with no Claxton. I like Ben Simmons rebounds and assists. If the next person I'll look for rebounds on that from that game would probably be Cat. They bullshitting on Ben. Everybody bullshitting on Ben Simmons. Damn, Jordan Poole. This the matchup right there. This the matchup right here. He took 17 shots, back-to-back games versus them, versus Atlanta. 24 and 26 points, 4 and 6 threes. Pace-up matchup, both teams playing fast. 22 shots versus San Antonio. Houston, I expect them to have a down game versus Houston. Orlando, he bounced back up. Memphis, Memphis is good somehow. Oh man, this man finna steal money from me, man. God damn. I'm gonna leave him there. Wimby. I didn't hit 3 games in a row on Wimby. 29 field goal attempts on Washington. 22 on Sacramento. Or I can go to I can go to I can go to Daniels. Points or fantasy score. Oh, did they take his fantasy score down? Dyson Daniels' fantasy score. Just been crushing it. 49, 47, 54. Mm. 49, 47, 54. Fuck it, I'll take that. I don't care. It's protected any motherfucking way. So, Fox, 25 and a half points, 21 and a half, 25 for Towns, about to sell me. And I'll get my money back if this lose, right? So I ain't even tripping on this, right? I'll get my money back if this lose. It is what it is, right? Um, Fox, Poole, Towns, Schroeder, Hero, Daniels. Daniels fantasy score. The rest of these guys points, right? All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta be at work an hour late today, so I'm gonna get out of here, man. Chopped it up with y'all today. It is what it is. I'll be doing bankroll builders galore, though. I'll tell you that. Bankroll builders galore, man. A couple straights, but today I'll be doing some bankroll builders. Some 3 and 4 legs, bankroll builders. The parlay, Terry Rozier, Shai Alexander, uh, Jamal Murray, Fox, Schroeder, right? 20 points for Schroeder, 30 for Fox, 25 for Murray, uh, Shai Alexander for three threes for Terry Rozier. And I accidentally exited out of that other parlay, was a plus 1100. I gotta go back. I gotta go back and rewind it. I gotta go back and get that. I gotta go put that in ASAP. All right. That being said, guys, peace out, man. Tomorrow, how many games tomorrow? Cause see, I'm going in tomorrow for some overtime, but I'm going in at a weird time at like 10 a.m. to like 4. Gonna do like 6 hours. So tomorrow, what do we have? Okay, one, two, three, four, 5 games tomorrow. Okay, okay. So right off the bat, Milwaukee and Charlotte, you know you're looking at LaMelo Ball, ABC. You know that. Boston and Toronto, like Lakers and Pelicans, like Anthony Davis. Um, Spurs and Dallas, Kings and Jazz. Yeah. It'll be a Fox day, back to back again. We're looking foxy again, right? I'm looking at those. I'm looking for some lines tonight. I'll be looking for Brandon Ingram, Anthony Davis, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James assists. Uh, yeah, Fox, Sabonis. Mm-hmm. John Collins have to stay out of foul trouble. I can see John Collins having a game. Anthony Davis and Ball. Anthony Davis Ball for three. Anthony Davis, Ball for three. ABC for whatever. With all them out already. All them out. All them out already. Look ahead. Always good to look ahead. You got to know your. Look at them schedules. Even farther out. You want to pick games out where you want to pick on motherfuckers, man. Straight up. You want to do that. NBA is damn near every day. How can we not? You know what I'm saying? All right, shucks, I gotta rewind this and go back and check that parlay out though. All right, with that being said, guys, peace out, fam. Peace. Long stream today, but it is what it is.